Hello and welcome back to my channel. So today we will be doing a tarot reading for the death of Morgan Ingram. But before I begin, I would like to invite you to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification button so that you'll get notified on my next upload. I'm uploading a new video every week and I'm offering a free tarot reading for all of my subscribers. So if you would like to have your reading with me, you can just send a message to my email or a direct message to my Instagram. All of the details will be in the description box below. Morgan Ingram lived with her parents in their spacious home near idyllic Carbondale, Colorado. The 20-year-old dancer, photographer, and college student had recently overcome some health problems and had big plans for the future, including one day attending law school. But on the night of December 1st, 2011, all that hope and promise would come to a devastating end. It was around 9 p.m. when Morgan Ingram got home from her friends. Nothing could have prepared them for the horror they would uncover the next morning. So the parents tried to wake her up but couldn't, and the mother said that Morgan looked like she was in a semi-fetal position. Her eyes were wide open and black. Her hair was all matted, and she had blood on her forehead. Her bottom lip was swollen, and her nose was smashed. Morgan's parents then frantically called 911, moved her body to the floor, and started CPR. Paramedics arrived, but sadly it was too late. Colorado Sheriff's Department deputies began their investigation, conducting interviews and taking photos of the scene. Then, 17 days after Morgan was found, the coroner determines her manner of death to be from natural causes as a result of acute intermittent porphyria, a genetic metabolic disorder. Her parents are stunned. Then, 8 months later, after some further testing, he revises the manner of death, changing it from natural causes to suicide by drug overdose. The Ingrams are once again flabbergasted. Alright, now let's start with the reading. Okay, so from the first deck, we have Daughter of Cups, Son of Swords, Son of Cups, Ace of Cups, Six of Cups, Eight of Wands, the Sun, Daughter of Pentacles, and the Empress. Alright, so we have 4 people's energy here, and there are 2 females' energy, but I feel that the Daughter of Pentacles here is Morgan's energy, and this Daughter of Cups here is another female's energy. I feel that this girl looked at Morgan as someone that was like a competitor to her, and I sense jealousy from this card because of the position here and the way she looked at her. And this Son of Cups is connected to the Daughter of Cups because they share the same energy here, and we can see that this Son of Cups is also looking at this Daughter of Pentacles, but he looked at her in a different way. It's like he wanted to get to know her, but the way that the Daughter of Cups is looking at her was more like a sentimental look for me. The Son of Swords in the middle here, I'm not sure who this is, but we'll get to this a bit later. Now I would like to move forward to the Sun card here. I feel that this card represents a spotlight that was put on the Daughter of Pentacles, and I think that the both of them looked at her as someone who had everything. But the Son of Cups wanted to pursue her, but then the Daughter of Cups was jealous because she was in a relationship with Son of Cups. And the Empress card here, I feel that this card in this reading is about being the third party or like a mistress. Well, it's not literally, but more like a perspective. And I think that this is the perspective that the Daughter of Cups had, because I think that she knew that he looked at her differently, or probably she saw him talking to her, so she then labeled her as the mistress or someone who tried to break their relationship. And the Ace of Cups here, I feel that this represents a feeling. So this would be the feeling that the Son of Cups had towards her. And with the Six of Cups here, I feel that at some point they were interacting with each other, probably saying hi or something like that. But then the Daughter of Cups saw it and made such a big deal about it. So then this whole thing turned into something else. And with the Eight of Wands here, I believe that they had arguments over and over again. And this Son of Swords, I don't think that this is another person's energy, but rather it's the energy between them. I think that this represents that they were involved in what happened to Morgan. And because this is a son's energy, I believe that he was the one hurting Morgan, but she was the one behind it all. Like she was the mastermind. Alright, I would like to draw more cards to get more insight about this case. So from the second deck we have Seven of Pentacles, Ace of Chalices, Knight of Wands, King of Wands, Ten of Swords, King of Chalices, Nine of Wands, Eight of Swords, and Queen of Wands. So we have one repeating card, which is the Ace of Chalices. I think that this means that the crime was a crime of passion, because there was a feeling involved. And I also see this as an overwhelmed urge to do something towards the victim. And we can see that we have a lot more people's energy. But let's start with the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands here. I think that these are the parents' energy. And let's look at the card around them. So on top of the Queen of Wands here, there's Eight of Swords. I think that this card shows the relationship between Morgan and the mom. I would say that there was an issue between them. I don't know if this is like an ongoing issue or it was just happened prior to her death. And the energy from this card is that Morgan was frustrated about it. She felt like she couldn't reach out to the mom. I would say that their relationship was not as strong as what they would want to have. And I think that the mom has this regret about how their relationship went. I also sense that she might have said something that she regretted. And the Nine of Wands here, we see that the person in this card is facing towards the King of Wands. So I feel that although Morgan didn't get along with her mother, but she could count on her father. And I think that this is her energy of wanting to seek help from her dad that night. So it could be that she was reaching out for the emergency button that the dad installed in her room, but then the killer saw it and destroyed it. Now, the King of Chalices here, I think that this is the energy from the coroner who did the autopsy. I find it weird that he didn't see or report any type of abuse, because the Ten of Swords here indicates that she had been abused or at least tried to defend herself. So there should be some kind of defensive wound on her body. And the Knight of Wands here, I feel that this is the energy from someone who handled the crime scene. So what I feel happened here, so many people are involved in this case, but not all of them are to blame. It's just that the way they handled this case somehow made this case more complicated than it should be. These two men here, I feel that they didn't handle this case properly. Now back to this Knight of Wands. When we take a look at this card, we can see that the Knight of Wands is in a weird position. So this reminds me of Morgan's position when she was found dead. And also the hand gesture here, like it's a weird hand gesture, and so did Morgan's hands. So I strongly believe that it meant something, that she really did try to send a message about the killer. And in addition to that, we can see here that it looked like he is strangled, and for some reason I am focused more on the head area. So I believe that this means that she was strangled, or her face was covered with a pillow or something like that. I think that it was the cause of the death. Now the Seven of Pentacles here, I think that this card is about the sign language that she did. Like I said, the hand gesture here, I feel like it was one of the things that Morgan did to let people know who the killer was. But I also feel that she left more clues behind. I don't know, like in a hidden place in her room, but I'm not really sure if it is still around right now. Now the first shadow card here is the Devil. This card shows that the killer had this thought or the temptation to do something to the victim, and he couldn't control himself, so he let the dark side of him to control. And the Ten of Wands here shows that the killer took something from the house. You know that the parents said that some stuff were missing from her room, but I think that he took something personal too and kept it to remember her by. Now the Oracle card, we have gentleness, sensitivity, and healthy lifestyle. Well, for some reason, I see this card as a gentleman instead of gentleness. So I feel that this points out that the killer was a man. And the sensitivity card here, I think that this card is showing us how she felt prior to her death, that she was scared and very sensitive with any sudden sound or sudden movement. Yeah, I feel like she was jumpy at least a few days prior to her death. And the healthy lifestyle here, I feel that she was using drugs and she was not totally clean, but I really don't think that she was overdosed by the drugs that she took or that she attempted suicide. So yeah, that is all the reading about the death of Morgan Ingram. I hope that she would get the justice that she and her family deserve. And once again, I would like to remind you that my readings are for entertainment purpose only, so I don't mean to offend anybody. But I would like to hear your thoughts about this case, so please share it in the comment section below. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next Unsolved Cases reading.